Hello, welcome back to Sips and Sonnets. I'm ready to get back into this cozy game, and yes, I am using my PNG tuber for this video. And possibly the next few videos, we'll see how I feel. Just don't feel like being on face cam right now, but we're gonna continue the story. And I kind of actually blend in. I kind of fit this style PNG fits very well with the theme of this game, actually. Alright, so where were we? I think we might be on like day 4. I don't know. I'm calling it day 4.
This morning, a familiar dream shook me wide awake.
Oh, I don't have it on autoplay. Let me do that. Also, I'm very sorry if my commentary has been a bit lax in this game. I really feel like it's due to it being a visual novel that I'm usually reading, so that's where I'm usually getting all the talking in. But this one is fully voice acted, so my commentary will probably be just a little bit less. Just enjoy the experience, enjoy the story. If you just want to, you know, have it on in the background, have something nice and cozy on while you work or whatever you may be doing, clean. Anyway, okay, so we're having a dream. Oh no, a dream. Yeah, a dream shook us awake. Okay, I'm gonna put on auto.
Funnily, it was about school. I heard the top cause of recurring nightmares is primary education, globally. Used to be that war caused the most bad dreams, but I suppose we live in such peaceful times that school is the next worst thing. Anyway, in this dream, Esme and I got singled out by Mrs. O'Hare. She had us do a quiz with burlap sacks over our heads so that we could barely see the questions. When I took the sack off my head and tried to confront Miss O'Hare, all I saw was that faceless head, the featureless stranger staring back. I'd forgotten all about that face. I knew I'd seen it before. Did I? Oh. Nobody liked Mrs. O'Hare. She was vindictive, the kind of teacher even parents feared. Still, when I heard she'd passed away, I went to her funeral. Her family was exceptionally kind. We're still in touch. It got me thinking, how can someone so cruel come from such a nurturing background? Or maybe they weren't so nice until it was too late. It's easier to apologize to an open coffin. I do dislike funerals. Someday, I hope mine won't be so inconvenient to those attending. The last thing I want is to be a burden.
Oh. Those are pretty relatable feelings, I feel. Of not wanting to be a burden.
Miss Meadows' morning was dull and grey, like the taut hairs on her old teacher's head in that wretched dream. But a sight outside her shop put her in a much better mood in an instant.
Is it the athletic? Oh.
Morning, Matilda.
Ollie!
Ollie! Back so soon! I normally have to wait weeks for a visit.
What can I say? You've got me hooked on good tea. Truth is, now that my kids and grandkids are less dependent, I find myself with a lot more free time than I know what to do with.
You'd been a good presence in their lives. You could do with a bit of a break. Tea?
Yes, please.
The usual?
No, not green tea this time.
Something
I'd
new.
like something different.
What do you have in mind?
I'm thinking fresh, zesty.
Fresh and zesty.
Between you and me, I've been feeling a little queasy. Must be the curry I had last night.
I think I can get you just the thing you need.
Well, I was gonna say ginger tea. It would be good for an upset stomach, but We've already done ginger, so I feel like they're gonna have us do something different. Alright, so fresh and zesty. And he's been queasy. Wait, what was that? Orange zest. Anti-anxiety. Immunity boosting. I mean, maybe ginger? Long before modern medicine. Turmeric. That might be too spicy. Faint sweetness. Ah, here we go. Stomach ache. Mixing it in their sauces. It's for zesty scent. It said fresh and zesty. I feel like peppermint is probably it. Soothing pain. Yeah, I'm thinking peppermint. Alleviate nausea. Alright, so the preferred strength is 3. I wonder these probably represent minutes. So like 5 minutes is the strongest. So let's just say peppermint preferred strength is 3 minutes. Just to double check, he wants fresh, zesty, feeling queasy. Yeah, so we'll try the peppermint. That is 3, so let's do... I was thinking peppermint, because actually, yeah, it's peppermint. Peppermint's, I think, good for headaches, too. I believe. And we'll do some small chit-chat. Anything in the news I should know about? Not particularly. More doom and gloom. You're not allergic to anything, are you? It's not life. Oh, I like both the options, though. You're asking me now? Where was your honeymoon again? I hope Esme walks in any minute. Oh, yeah, let's mention Esme. Esme. Silence. Time to serve. It was 3 minutes.
Ooh, minty.
As the joyful flavour of mint filled his mouth, the kind-eyed elderly gentleman wore a wide, bright smile.
A lot of antacids have mint in them. I should have guessed you'd make this.
I knew it would come in handy eventually.
Oh, you did now.
Not the first time you'd come in complaining about curry, is it?
So, anything new?
I can think of something new, a bit of a murky subject, but if anyone could lend an ear about it, he's right here.
Have I told you about my visiting nurse?
Helen? What about her?
No, Helen left last week. This is a new one.
Oh, it was Lillian, I think.
Lillian is her name.
Yeah?
Well, she seems to know what she's doing. But she's quite unsociable. Barely says a word.
Maybe she's just shy.
I thought so too at first. It's been a few days now, though. I think she just doesn't like me.
You know people don't have to like you, Matilda. Remember Beatrice?
Oh, Beatrice. She always avoided me back at the agency. You told me not to take it personally.
That's right. You asked her to help you with the Henry Whitmore case. She didn't. Did she?
You're right. Oh, it would have been so nice to work together. How is she anyway?
Last I heard, she had a stroke, staying with her son.
Gosh, that's terrible. Oh, poor Beatrice.
I sympathize as well. But That's besides the point. That nurse is just another Beatrice. You've got to move on.
What if I've done something to upset her?
Like what?
I resonate with this because I always have anxiety that maybe I have said something or done something to make people, for whatever reason, not seem to like me. And you know, it's difficult to navigate and just kind of let go. Before, and I didn't recognize her. Did we? I can't remember. I inconvenienced her. I offended her. I feel like that did happen. I'm trying to remember. I should have looked back at the playthrough.
Well, what if I'd met her before and didn't recognize her?
That may be so. But if you did, she would have at least made an effort to remind you. It's fine, Matilda. It's her problem, not yours.
You know, you're right. I'll just forget about her for now.
That's the right attitude. The same advice I gave to my youngest.
I think it's Cassie.
Cassie?
Who? No, I meant Aisha. You know her. I told Aisha, if someone likes you, one human being to another, they will not hide it. People are like the wind. Chase them, and you end up with a fistful of air. Let them come to you, and they will fill your sails.
Oh, who's the poet now? Hmm? Has Aisha had similar trouble at school?
Yes, trouble making friends. She's done with school, though. Right now she's at work. Can you believe it?
Goodness, how time flies.
Oh yes, 20 years old. Still behaves like 12, as far as I'm concerned.
Do give her my regards. I hope she'll stop by my shop someday.
She would, but she's in London now. We call from time to time.
Oh, London. She's in for a treat. I wish her the best.
Thank you, and thank you for this tea, as always. Oh, and don't pay that nurse any heed. She's just doing her job. Leave it at that.
Oh, you're right as always, dear friend. Oh, right. Ollie, don't forget. Next time you stop by, Esme will be here to join us.
Ooh.
Ollie gave her a laboured smile. Miss Meadows could feel a laden weight behind it. After a pause, he simply smiled and nodded.
See you, Matilda.
She watched the back of her second oldest friend as he left her tea shop. A back that carries so much weight, and yet unbending.
All right, so we're just gonna match Lillian's energy, right? Just let her do her job and we'll get on with it. I should get ready. The new nurse will be here. The new nurse will be here any minute. What Ollie said about her made sense. I should just leave her be. But maybe there's some way I can finally get through to her. Oh, you're gonna try again? Do we want to look at anything? One of my hit poems. I've got chestnuts to roast. It is about the unforgiving nature of Father Time, who waits for no one. Life moves on, and embers eventually turn to ash. Even if you've still got chestnuts to roast. Will we get anything new with this one's? This one's? This one? Okay, yeah, I saw that. I don't think we'll get anything new. It is interesting to me that there are no family photos of our family, though. Like, we have the photo of Esme and ourselves at Esme's family's home, but we don't have any family photos, of our family, which is I find interesting. I don't think there's anything new with this. I'm just gonna wait till it lights up, and it hasn't lit up for us, so.
As the nurse prepared silently, Miss Meadows contemplated her previous attempts at conversing with her.
Oh, is it not on auto?
They mostly revolved around interests, trivialties. The nurse, however, would not budge. She responded with nothing but hums and polite nods.
What if Oliver's right? Maybe I should give up trying to make friends with everybody. I think we should give her a break. I'm gonna do that.
Miss Meadows decided to stop throwing herself at the same brick wall. The nurse got to work in perfect silence, disturbed only by the faint sounds of breathing.
I feel like maybe she'll open up to us if she wants to,
The nurse left as quietly as she had come in. Miss Meadows drifted to sleep soon after, with her friend's words still lingering in her mind. Not everyone has to be your friend.
Silken threads.
Last night, I thought about all the times I was uncomfortable and how much I disliked each one. We all experience discomfort to some degree, I think. Life by design demands it, and we're not in a position to say no. Discomfort brought on by obligations, health, or circumstances beyond our control. But that same discomfort propels us forward. In a way, we would be nowhere without it. Animals that are used to the comfort of captivity seldom survive when released back into the wild. And this is because they forget that ever-present anxiety which urges them to stay alert and alive. In an ideal world, we would not need to suffer to succeed. Internal motivation should suffice, and whim alone would be king. But in this not-so-ideal world, endless discomfort is the price we pay for an interesting life. A price I gladly paid.
It's not fun though, is it? It's not fun. Should we really live like that?
The woman who walked into Meadows' tea shop this morning was not the one she was anticipating, but a welcome sight
Oh,
nonetheless.
the athletic? Athlete?
Hello.
Oh, it's so good to see you again.
Oh, this is Cassie. I knew there was a Cassie.
Cassie,
Thanks, miss. You too.
how have you been?
I'm fine. Can I have some tea, please?
Well, that's the kind of change of heart I like to see. What would you like? More of what you had last time?
No, I was wondering if you had something that might help me.
Oh no. Did you catch the cold your brother has?
He got better. It's something else.
Nerves.
I can't sleep. I haven't
Mm.
in 2 days. It's killing me.
Goodness. Sorry to hear it, dear.
Whatever you make, please just don't make it too strong or too light. Medium, I guess. As long as it makes me feel sleepier.
Tea is by no means a cure-all, but I think I've got just the thing.
So medium. I think it would be lavender, right? Oh, I didn't read about the tea. What did I make? Okay, first aid with sleeplessness. Preferred strength is high, but she wants it in the middle, so do we make it like in the middle there? Humankind has had a millennia-old relationship with this pleasantly violet perennial. Our ancestors historically used lavender in perfuming, decoration, food flavoring, wound dressing, and of course, tea. Lavender tea owes its popularity to its calming aroma and floral, earthy flavor. Many drink lavender tea for its relaxing effects, as the essential oils it contains can soothe nerves, alleviate headaches, and aid with sleeplessness. And then we made peppermint, so let's read about the peppermint tea, because I didn't the previous day. People have loved mint as far back as 1550 BC. Our ancestors enjoyed soaking in mint baths, mixing it into their sauces, scattering it around the house for its zesty scent, and even rubbing its paste on their arms because they thought it made their muscles stronger. Mint is still integral to our daily lives, as many still drink it as a tea to alleviate nausea, stomachache, and other digestive ailments. So this is the preferred strength, but I feel like that's too strong. She wants it in the middle, so I think we're gonna do 3 minutes. Plus, she's new to tea, so I wouldn't want it that strong anyway. All right, so let's do 3 minutes. Because I think that's what she wanted, so... We're not going to do the preferred strength this time. Did you have anything to eat? Just a fruit bowl with protein powder. Do you do any other sports? Football just for fun. I play with friends every Sunday. I notice people your age use their phones a lot. Sugar? Yes, please. All right. I think we're going to try this one because I feel like that's right in the middle.
Your tea is ready.
Let's hope it's right.
Oh my god. I didn't know people had lavender for tea, and it's so good. I always thought lavender would taste like, I don't know, shampoo or something.
Can't bathe in this, I'm afraid. Although, now that I think about it...
Oh, stop.
Is something troubling you?
Remember what I told you about my training?
Yes, you were being funded by...
Oh, shit. Oh, no, I don't remember. Was it Liba?
Yeah, them. I do track and field so I can join the athletics team for the next Olympics. What's more, Holly Hodgkins is our coach, a former champion. Can you imagine? I used to really look up to her. She's also a LIPA grad. Anyway.
Oh, LIPA.
Gemma.
I said Liba, didn't I?
She's this quiet girl. Barely says a word. Always wears a beanie. But the crazy thing is, she's a bullet on legs. I can barely keep up. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sorry. You don't need to hear about my silly problems.
I don't think they're silly at all. Competition is healthy. A good kind of stress. But it can be demotivating sometimes.
That's what I told Coach. I asked her how I could get better numbers. She said, do more jumping jacks. And I have been, way more. I'm not getting any better.
Doesn't it take time to improve?
I know, but usually working out wears me out. So I never had any problems sleeping. Then Gemma joined and I saw how fast she could run and I felt like all my work was for nothing.
And now you've got a rival to worry about. You can't sleep.
Yes.
Well, I had a bit of rivalry myself back in my journalist days. He was already well established by the time I joined the newspaper. His articles had free rein of the front page. Mind you, he wasn't obnoxious about it, but try as I might, I couldn't cut it in my early career. I needed a win, so I started working on a big story, bigger than anything I'd ever written. I had a strong feeling it would make my career, and more importantly, make a difference.
And? Did it?
Patience now. I'm getting to that part. During my field investigation on the big story, who do I spot but him, my rival? He was as hot on the trail as I was. I knew then I couldn't slip up, but I hustled day and night. I found everything I needed to publish the story and got my front page article. When he read it, he came to my desk laughing. He said he'd been working on the same story, but his version had major errors, disproven by the evidence I'd found. Then he thanked me. By beating him to the finish line, I inadvertently also saved his credibility.
That's nice. Do you know where he is now?
We're still friends, actually. He comes here sometimes. Now, I'm sure it's not the same as what you're going through, but I thought listening to an expert at rivalry might give you hope.
Thanks. What you did for a living sounds exciting.
It had its moments.
And you got a friend out of it.
A good one, too. Having a friend like him was more important to me than the boost to my career. So about your new rival.
Become friends? Compete with her?
Why don't you just introduce yourself?
Yeah.
In the pursuit of our goals, it's easy to forget the human element. That girl who joined the team and that Olympian coaching you, intimidating as they might be, are just people.
True.
A friend of mine used to say, "You're one hello from making a friend."
You're right. I might be overthinking it. Coach always says that competitive sports are just as much a mental thing as they are physical. Maybe this is all part of what she meant. Thank you.
Of course. I envy you, you know.
How so?
I see you running outside, and it makes me miss being able to. It's so freeing.
It really is. Running is, I don't know, cathartic to me. I'm sure you did plenty of it.
I did run a lot in my youth, mainly to catch buses or trains. And to get away from trouble. Bad people don't like having the spotlight on them.
Whoa. Someone came at you for something you wrote?
Well, not them personally. That would have been funny. One time, there was this hired lackey. Black leather jacket and shaved head. He was paid to threaten me.
Oh.
Was that here?
London. He stalked me for a while.
Oh my god.
And shoved a letter in my hand. I just smiled and tore it while he watched. I won't deny I was terrified. The threat was real. But his employer was behind bars before he could act on it.
Wow. Not exactly painting a pretty picture of London.
Don't get me wrong. London is lovely. Besides, he found me a year later and apologised. We even had tea together.
With the henchman?
Yes. Gregory's actually quite nice once you get to know him. Anyway, my time in London was special, but I preferred working overseas.
Oh yeah, you sure did.
Ooh. Story time?
The young woman looked back at the shelf in the corner, recalling
Yes.
their past conversation about its colourful contents.
What if we...
You know, Part of me wishes so badly for me to get selected for the Olympics coaching program just so I can see other countries. I can't afford to travel. Barely anyone can now. I just hope I make it.
Oh, I'm sure you will make us all proud one day.
Oh yeah, no pressure. But seriously, thank you. I feel better already. Actually, I hope it's okay if I ask for another story from your collection there.
I'd love to share one. Which one do you want to know about?
I'm trying to figure out what we haven't learned about yet. I don't think we've done this kettle. We've done that one, the turtle. I think I did this one. And I haven't done the books. One of my favorite pots. So much that I don't use it. Cast iron is resilient, don't get me wrong, but this is more of a souvenir from my brief time in China. I stayed in Hangzhou, and let me tell you, you will find no better green tea than there. Should I tell an anecdote from my time there or share something more historical? I am always a fan of the antidotes. Although the fabled origin of the tea, I like to hear how they got. I like to hear how she got this stuff. Probably another playthrough. I would do the origins and like the historical information. It was a good time. Yes.
I got this in Hangzhou, China.
Hangzhou. I was pretty close.
And suddenly I was startled by a stray dog. I froze. I didn't know what to do. Then a boy came by, no older than 10, holding a stick. He waved it at the dog and shooed it away. He looked at me, wearing a look of pride on his face, and beckoned me to follow. He must have sensed I was in distress because he took me to a tea shop run by his parents. Oh, they were so nice. Made me a pot of Dragonwell, a local green tea variety. The tea itself was heavenly. But what really stood out to me was the teapot itself. I don't think I'd ever seen cast iron teapots before, and this one in particular was quite striking in its intricate and symmetrical design. I asked if I could buy it from them, and to my surprise, they offered to let me have it free of charge. Whenever I could find tea, I always found generosity and kindness as well.
Oh, that's wholesome. I know tea and hospitality go hand in hand, but that's on another level. Shame about the dog, though.
The two spent another hour in jovial conversation. Miss Meadows barely felt the time go by. She just wished a certain someone was here to be part of it.
I always enjoy hearing the stories. But I do want to know the like historical stuff too. And like facts. Hope that poor girl finds what she's looking for. While this poor girl climbs these stairs. Don't fail me now, knees. That is relatable, and I'm not even as old as her. Alright, I'm just gonna start skipping because we looked at all of these. I feel like I wasn't supposed to read them all in one day, but you know, I couldn't resist.
Despite the gravity of the last conversation they had, the nurse was beginning to be a bit more responsive to Miss Meadows' attempts at conversation.
Oh. See, that's what we just gave her time.
Her attitude, however, remained glacial as she got to work.
We just need to give her space, you know?
As the nurse packed up, Miss Meadows decided to breach her defences with a bold question.
Oh?
Are you happy?
What?
I mean, are you content with where you are in life?
No.
Oh. Well, I hope you get to be.
Are you?
Me? Happy?
Even though it was Miss Meadows' own question said back to her, it took her with just as much surprise.
Hmm?
She asked it again, this time to herself. Is Miss Meadows happy?
I don't know. Is she happy? It doesn't feel like she is. I feel like I'm gonna go with not happy. I want to be relatable to the nurse.
I am not happy either. I feel like I could have done so much more. My older relatives warned me when I was young that life passes by in a flash. Life is a full-speed train that stops for no one, they used to say. Well, my younger self hadn't dismissed anything so quickly. She thought they were exaggerating, lending a voice to their regrets. But they were spot on. It all went by before I could blink. Everything I'd done, everything I remember, it feels like it only happened yesterday. I know I've got many years left in me, but even then, I don't think I'm ready. Not until I see her again.
Miss Meadows was absorbed in her own thoughts, but she noticed the nurse's stone face twitch for just an instant. But Miss Meadows recognized it for what it was, a fleeting look of sympathy. A stifling silence settled in, not so different from one that tends to follow the loud clang of a fallen object. It was so stifling, in fact, that the nurse could not stand being in the same room anymore, and left in a hurry.
Oh. I don't know if I regret asking her that or not. Writing will clear my mind. I will push all those thoughts to the side. The athletic woman, the scientist, or her, the one I'm writing this poem for. Only one gets to decide the mood of my 5th stanza. The end of a beginning, a fork in the road, what ifs? What should I go with? Or rather, who? Oh, conclusion, lucidity, regret. I don't want to do conclusion. I feel like that'll end the game too soon. I'm not quite ready to end it. I didn't get to learn everything about her little objects. Lucidity. I don't want to do regret to either. Even though I feel like that's what my mind would go to with the ending with sad. So let's go down the middle. The blank leans as if to speak to you, its silver leaves confessing where you went. I chase your name in every drop of dew that stains the path with all you might have. The blank lens. That stains the path with all you might have meant. The willow lens, the maple lens, the oak lens. I'm not really feeling any of these, but I'm not a poet, am I? I'll go with the willow. It sounded nice. Legs, not roots.
My, I fell asleep on my desk.
Uh-oh.
I have to pick up the pace. I need to finish this poem so I can show it to her. So we can laugh again, just like we used to. Remember, Esme?
This is making me feel sad. I don't think Esme's coming.
Miss Meadows stared out of the window of her tea shop intently, hopefully. Any day now. Any day, and Esme would walk right in.
Miss?
She barely noticed the ethologist's soft and quiet entrance, but his greeting shook her out of her trance.
Oh, hello again.
Sorry, I seem to have startled you. Everything all right?
I think we can tell him.
The truth is, Doctor, I'm eager for a certain someone to walk through that door. Not that you're not welcome, of course. I've just been waiting is all.
Must be someone quite important to occupy your mind so much.
She is. Her name is Esme. She's my oldest friend, and she's coming to town. Work took her abroad for a long time, and we haven't had a proper sit-down in ages. I can't wait to meet her again.
That is wholesome. I'm sure she is just as excited to burst right through that door and greet you.
Miss Meadows' smile widened with plain joy at the mere thought. She saw a somber look in the doctor's eyes. That look was utterly unfamiliar to her. She had never seen it in him, or anyone else.
Anyway, what can I get you today, Doctor?
You know you don't have to call me that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh shit, we're gonna remember his name. I feel like it was Arthur, to be honest. Ander? Was it Ander? Aiden? I don't remember his name. Was it Ahmed?
The scientist smiled.
I'm in the mood for something light.
Green tea, then.
No, something a bit maltier, but not quite black tea. A tea that's between green and black tea, flavor-wise.
Probably oolong?
I don't know if you have anything like that.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, and make it strong, please. The strongest you can make it.
I want to say that's oolong. Oolong, lit, black dragon in Mandarin, is named for its dark, curly shape. It is created using the same process as black tea, but it is only oxidized partially. Different degrees of oxidation create different kinds of oolong, making it the most diverse type of camellia tea. A lot of tea enthusiasts enjoy how oolong combines the best flavor profiles of both green and black tea, and how it has a natural, faint sweetness to it. However, no two oolong varieties taste the same, so try them all. He wants it the strongest it can go, so we're gonna make it. The preferred strength is medium, but we're gonna go full. So let's do oolong. And we're going to go all the way up to 4. 5, my bad. How was your day? It was all right. I think I saw a fox on my way here. Ooh. I miss traveling freely. What's stopping you? It can't be your health, can it? You know, I never felt lonely in my travels. I regret never going to Australia. It's not too late. Long flights, but it's worth it. I was always fascinated by cultural differences. You sure you don't need a jacket? It's chilly out. I'm good. I'm training my cold tolerance for... Oh, what was that? My cold... Oh, never mind. We missed the small talk. Do you take pictures on your expeditions? A ton. I'll show you some later.
I can't believe I didn't think of oolong.
The scientist was flush with contentment. He stared down at his cup with glee, as if grateful for a gift.
are not just any oolong. Jade song?
Dark Pearl. It's my favorite.
I'd tip my hat to you if I had one. You truly are a master of your craft. I thought about our last conversation, you know. If what I'm doing with my life is what I really want.
And?
I've made a big decision, but before I tell you about it, let me share with you something that happened to me in my first field study 12 years ago. The place was cold and unforgiving, the people equally so. I felt out of place, and every question I asked had a coin flip's chance of being met with ridicule or hostility. I never felt so out of place in my whole life.
How did you respond?
Did you do anything about it?
I didn't. I was unfamiliar with the concept of being mistreated for being an outsider. Everywhere else, I was met with the baseline respect we owe our fellow people, if not outright friendliness. Not there. The local scout and my personal guide were used to outsiders, so they treated me fine. But everyone else, not so much. But how I responded at the time does not matter. Life is not a theatre, and there is no audience waiting for me to give a quippy comeback. What mattered is that I found that scientific journey, on the whole, so cathartic and rewarding. By the time I flew back home, I had completely forgotten about the bad. I only took the good home. Or so I thought. That sort of thing stays with you, but you learn to look on the bright side. I was accosted by a snow leopard and the locals were unfriendly, but it didn't make a difference back then. I felt like a winner. And reflecting on that, if I'm willing to go through that again just to do what I love, then nothing can stop me. Not a shred of doubt remained in my heart. Until I saw these first white hairs on my head. Am I doing the right thing? Was it all worth it? They made me think. This is why I am glad I met you, miss, at this exact crossroads in life. I think I love what I do too much to look back now. But it is so tempting to grow roots, make lifelong friends I can meet every week.
Miss Meadows knew exactly what he was about to say. She felt it too in her youth. The call.
The world is just too inviting, and life is far too short. I can't help but feel like I'm giving up something to sustain this lifestyle, this career.
It's worth it, isn't it?
Oh yes, best deal I've ever made.
I suppose we're both nomads at heart.
I don't think I would have hesitated if I were like you. However, you helped me decide.
I did?
Well, after hearing your stories, I decided to look you up. You have had a remarkable career, miss.
Oh.
Enviable, even. Looking at you now, I don't think you quite understand the impact you've made. Those stolen funds you revealed were in the clutches of a hoarding political dragon. They did not go to waste. They made so many initiatives possible: agricultural, urban, athletic, scientific.
There was a quiver on the ethologist's lips.
Whether this was fated or entirely coincidental is not my place to say, but I am so glad I get to thank you for it. Thank you, miss.
You had to fight your own battle to get your piece of it.
There wouldn't be any peace to begin with were it not for you. I get to pursue my dream because you pursued yours. I don't imagine that would have been possible had you settled down here instead.
That's a point.
Miss Meadows shook her head.
how can I not be inspired by that? I think back on my recent reflections and realize I owe so much to you, even though we just met.
It's flattering you think so. But I'm of the opinion that only you can truly know your purpose in life. Just like only I could know mine. So rest assured, you owe me nothing. The future is yours. No matter what you decide to do it right.
Sorry, I rambled for a while there. I'm always taken aback by how easy you are to talk to.
Nothing to be sorry for.
You know, there is one thing I will regret once I'm back on the road. Not being able to see you again as frequently as I would like. It's going to be hard to move on, knowing I can't be a regular here.
I don't know that for certain. I'll miss you too.
I will miss you too, and our fruitful conversations. And don't sell yourself short, young man. You're quite remarkable yourself.
Ha! Being called a young man again certainly does wonders for my ego. But truly, thank you.
I mean, he looks
I am happy to have received
young
my
to
funding,
me too.
but I am just as happy to have stumbled upon this slice of heaven you've built.
That's sweet.
I will endeavour to come back. Somehow. I promise.
Miss Meadows' heart grew, knowing she had made a new friend.
I didn't realize I could just go over the same object and get the history instead of the stories. We're very quiet. Oh. Oh no. Something I thought of earlier. I feel like as Esme passed away already. I mean, I think that's obvious, but I think she might have passed away, like, away from us. Oh no, she's not recognizing the faces anymore. She doesn't know who they are. Oh. She gonna recognize the nurse?
The nurse's arrival this night was quiet as a fox. You couldn't even hear her breathing. She was always distant, but Miss Meadows noticed she was avoiding her eyes more than usual.
Listen,
Lillian.
Lillian?
Yes.
About last time. I just feel like I owe you an apology. It was too personal of a question to ask someone.
I know what you are trying to do, miss. But I am only here to give you this. Nothing more.
It has been a little over a week since this new nurse took over from the previous one. Since then, she made Miss Meadows feel all sorts of confusing emotions, but all of them explicable in some way. Tonight, however, an irrational emotion took over Miss Meadows like a swelling wave, one that made no sense to her at all. Fear.
Are we ready?
All right. I'm ready.
Oh.
The nurse took longer than usual to pack up this time. She was stalling.
I am being replaced.
Huh?
What?
I will not be your nurse anymore. You will not see me again. Goodbye.
What?
To Miss Meadows' surprise, Lillian ran out the door. She left in a hurry. The dim light illuminated her glistening cheeks, wet with tears long held back.
Poor woman. Something tells me there's more to her than she lets on, a deep and confusing loss. I don't think I could have done things any differently. I hope she finds what she's looking for. I am almost done with my poem. I should get on with it while I still can. I did a lot of writing this week. Nearing the end of this sonnet, I feel like it's shaped up quite nicely. Everyone that I drew inspiration from has a bit of them in these lines. I know how this poem should end. Running towards, except the letters are missing. What joy it had brought me when they came to toast, to laugh at and cry with, to cheer on and boast. But now the fire is dying and the people are goodbying, and all of my chestnuts will never get to roast. That's our poem, huh? Oh, that's the one that we read off the wall, isn't it?
Miss Meadows came down the stairs with some difficulty.
Oh.
She was used to her joints being stiff, but they were especially rigid today. Not long after she had enjoyed a cup of her own, did a familiar face appear, or more accurately, barge in.
Oh? Cassie.
The young woman's boisterous laughter shook the windows.
Someone's in a cheery mood today?
You won't believe what happened. Remember my coach and the new girl?
I don't remember their names. Did she mention their names? I feel like the game's messing with me. Hodgkins?
Coach Holly, right? And the other girl was Georgia, if I recall.
You got my coach right. The other girl was Gemma.
Ah.
Anyway, that's not important. It turned out to be a setup, the whole thing.
What do you mean?
I can't believe I didn't notice. Coach, you're a menace. Coach brought in someone, alright, who was only pretending to be a quiet, shy girl named Gemma. Her real name is Wilma Pavey. The Wilma Pavey.
Whoa.
You know, both feet on the ground gets you nowhere. She said that quote in her book. Tenacity, blurring the comfort zone.
I'm sorry, it doesn't ring a bell.
She's a legend. Wilma is a multi-medal triathlete.
Triathlete? What 3 sports do they do again? I know running is definitely one of them. I want to say it's swimming, cycling, running.
A triathlon involves swimming, cycling, and running, right?
Spot on. It's the ultimate test of endurance. Anyway, Wilma was in on it the whole time. Coach brought her to show us that we're not as bad as we thought we were. And here's the craziest thing. Before I knew who she was, I took your advice. We're all just people, like you said.
That we are.
So, I walked up to her after training and said, "Hey, great work today." And she's like, "Oh, thank you, you're pretty good yourself."
She went on describing the most mundane conversation. Not between an aspiring athlete and an accomplished one, but between 2 young women. Weather, favourite protein snack, things of no consequence. Despite the banal nature of that back and forth, she recited it with fervour and passion.
And then I told her that I'm not here to mess around. I'm here for the real thing. I want a real medal framed on my wall. You won't guess what happened. Wilma herself vouched for me to coach. I'm in the Olympics coaching program.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. I
Yay!
can hardly believe it still. By the end of the program, I will hopefully represent Britain in both sprints and 4x100 meter relays.
Well, happy days, love. Oh, that's incredible news.
Thank you. I'm still in shock myself. Finding out about this, and Wilma. The last couple of days were a roller coaster. I had what it takes, and Coach said Wilma told her. She then said, but having the humility and respect to speak to someone who is there to defeat you, that's a conduct becoming of a real athlete. Sportsmanship. Being strong, fast, durable, getting back up when you trip and fall, all that's only half the battle. The other half is never forgetting the person underneath it all. I would have missed that if it weren't for you. Thank you, miss.
Miss Meadows returned the young woman's gratitude with a smile and a deep nod.
You made it this far. You put in the effort. You earned this, love. Plus, working with people you admire and them turning out to be good people too, that's just heartwarming.
Oh, you should have seen the look on my face when Wilma told me who she was.
While laughing at herself, Cassie slapped her own knee and immediately winced in pain.
Ow! Bloody hell!
Are you all right?
Yeah, I scraped my knee this morning and completely forgot about it until just now. Don't worry, I already cleaned and bandaged it. I'm gonna be fine.
Maybe some rose tea?
Still smarts though. Youch!
Or do you want something for the pain?
I took some painkillers. Wait, you don't mean tea, do you?
Mm-hmm.
This one is herbal, floral even, and is really good for easing physical pain.
Alright, if you think so. Whatever it is, just make it a little less strong. Medium.
Yeah, she does not like strong tea. I feel like it's rose. I remember reading that briefly. Many associate roses with bouquets and decorative centerpieces, but not only are roses edible, they can also be enjoyed as an herbal tea. This captivating flower has adorned our beautiful planet for well over 30 million years and has numerous mentions in recorded history, orders of knighthood, and various religions. If you have smelled a rose before, that is exactly what it tastes, what its tea tastes like. Rose tea is used as a home remedy for soothing pain, and researchers were able to reproduce this analgesic effect using rose extracts. You know what? I'm gonna have to try me some rose tea because I'll have to look to see if it can help with joint pain, because I do deal with that, and it'd be nice to have something a little more natural. Because it's not fun having to take Tylenol or ibuprofen often. Because I actually think I might have arthritis, to be honest, but I don't know. I get knee and especially knee pain. So I might have to look into trying some rose tea. And she wants it medium, so do the 3. Let's just have a little conversation. That gold medal will look nice on your wall, Do you know where the Olympics will be held next? Do you have other friends at your training program? Italy, I think. I always wanted to go. You should bring your team over. Yeah, you should bring your team over. Will you make them ginger too?
Your tea is ready.
Is this rose? I can only ever imagine rose as something decorative. You can drink them?
Sure you can. For hundreds of years, people found its floral taste delightful, like a perfume for the soul. Easing pain is a nice little extra.
But rose as a hot drink? I never could have imagined. How did they figure this out?
Well, it's not just tea, you know. Rose water is a common baking ingredient as well. Many desserts around the world have a nice rosy taste for this very reason.
I should tell my mum about this. Did I ever tell you why I run, miss? Why I do this for a career?
I don't think so, actually.
I don't think you did. Why do you run?
When I was still in primary school, I used to love watching my cartoons on the telly. But this one cartoon I really liked, about baby dinosaurs. It was on national TV just as school finished, and school was a 15-minute walk from home. If I walked home, I missed most of it. So I sprinted, full speed, lungs heaving, little feet stomping on the ground. I went from missing half of the show to catching it right when the intro song ended.
Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever liked a show that much.
No kidding, I was really rooting for those reptiles. My PE teacher saw me blitzing home one evening and told me I had potential. She thought it was really funny, seeing this girl leave a trail of dust in her wake right out the gate like that. So, one thing led to another. I was introduced to Leaper, and here I am. I get to do what I love, for a living, and get to train with my heroes, and compete against the finest. See the world. Thank my lucky stars. I don't know where I'd be if I wasn't getting paid to compete. I won't squander this chance. Ever.
I'm sure you won't, love.
Tears welled up in Miss Meadows' eyes.
Bring that medal home.
No pressure.
Oh, by the way, how is your brother doing now?
Was it Carl?
Carl, was it?
Carlos? He's fine now. Got over that cold surprisingly fast.
I almost said Carlos too.
More importantly, I didn't catch it.
You're all right now? You made it.
You're right. Thank you, miss. Seriously.
The light conversation that followed was aglow with joviality and triumph. Miss Meadows was proud of the young woman who graced her shop and smiled as she waved her goodbye. But once she left, the shop settled back into silence. The uncomfortable stillness could make one's ears ring.
I should go freshen up. Esme. Oh no.
Hmm?
Something caught Miss Meadows' eye in her antique mirror. In her entire life, nothing startled her worse than what she saw. Miss Meadows looked into the mirror and saw a stranger looking back.
Oh no. Poor Miss Meadows.
Outside it began to pour, and fog melted through the streets. Meadows looked longingly through the window of her shop. Her train of thought was cut short by a jingle of the door chime.
The new nurse. Oh.
And in walked a child, no older than 12.
Excuse me, miss. I lost my mommy.
Oh no.
Have you seen her?
Meadows could not believe her eyes. The young girl was the spitting image of her friend Esme when she was a child. They could have been twins, she thought.
What's your name, young miss?
Grace. My name is Grace.
Well, Grace, I'm sure your mother's looking for you right now. How about you wait for her here? Better than waiting out there in the rain,
Okay.
Grace took a seat. Something she could not describe about this place reassured her. She felt safe here.
Would you like some tea?
Are we having a dream?
I don't have any money.
Don't worry about it. It's a treat from me. What would you like?
I don't know. What is good?
I know what you would like. Give me just a moment.
Well, she's nervous. She's feeling worried. How can we calm her nerves? Maybe chamomile? Sedation. Stomach ache. Soothe. I feel like we need something anti-anxiety. We need something to calm her. So let's do the preferred strength of chamomile. Let's do it 4. We don't actually do just black tea, do we? Sweetness. It has a natural faint sweetness to it. Yeah, I think we'll do chamomile. Cause she's, you know, she seems nervous. It'll calm her down. No chit chat here. We're just. What does Mom look like? She's tall and wears a flowery dress. Do you have Mom's phone number? It's 049. I can't remember. Does Mom like tea? She drinks a lot of coffee. Are they the same?
Here you go.
It is bitter, but I feel nice and warm.
Good. Chamomile helps you relax.
Can you add honey to it?
Of course, love. Let me bring you some.
Shortly after their brief exchange, Grace's mother found her daughter at the tea shop. The woman apologized for the inconvenience, and the two left unceremoniously.
Bye!
Oh.
You all right?
Hi, Ollie.
What's new with you?
I finished the poem last night. Oh, I was hoping Esme would come today.
Listen, Matilda.
I know, Ollie.
Do you?
Yes. Esme is dead. Esme!
In grave lucidity, everything came flooding back. The hospital visits, the bouquets, the funeral, and a promise to write one more poem. She tried to trace back the memories to the moment she forgot it all, but found that the trail led nowhere. It was distressing, like coming back from an errand and finding your home unfurnished. Oliver comforted Miss Meadows as she sobbed on his shoulder until the tears dried up.
Oh dear. It's a good thing that I'm a PG tuber because that made
I
me.
remember getting the news on the phone years ago.
That made me immediately start crying. I knew it was coming, you know? I knew it was coming. Could see it coming a mile away, but anyway, let's let them finish while I,
Oh, Matilda.
Oh, it was silly of me to think she'd come back. Some days I actually believed it.
I have to say, hearing you talk about her like she was still alive, it concerned me. Are you sure you're all right?
In all honesty, Ollie, I don't think I am. Just the other day, I looked in the mirror. Oh, it filled me with a sense of dread I didn't know existed. Like an uncanny stranger was staring back. I hated it.
She said the other day, but it was actually
Expected
today.
growing old would slow me down, make me sleepier, but not this. Not fearing my own reflection, not thinking my dead friend was still here. I'm snapping at the seams, Ollie.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It feels good to finally admit it. God, I must be so useless right now.
Hey now, you're many things, Matilda, but you are not useless. I can't tell you how many young interns who worked at the news agency signed up because they read something you wrote. And those embezzled public funds, who blew the lid off them back in the day? So much good has come from your work. I was there with you, through it all. No amount of death threats, veiled or bold, could stop you. Even today, generations later, people get to enjoy the fruit of your labor.
I know someone who said the same thing just recently.
Meadows recalled the young athlete's words from the day before.
Thank my lucky stars. I don't know where I'd be if I wasn't getting paid to compete.
You are just as much a hero as the great war reporters you admired as a girl. And I know what you're thinking. That was before. This is now. But why else would people keep frequenting your shop? It's not just the tea. I'll tell you that. You are a godsend to every soul you touch. You always know exactly what to say. You tell people not what they want to hear, but what they always knew to be true, deep down.
I'm going to miss him too. Adam.
The jolly scientist's words rang in Miss Meadows' mind, clear as a sunny sky.
It's going to be hard to move on, knowing I can't be a regular here.
Oh.
If you will hold onto one memory, let it be this. Your legacy will survive.
Oh, what good is a legacy, Ollie?
I'm still here, aren't I? I'm still waiting to read that poem you just finished. And God help me, it won't be your last one.
Thank you. You're a wonderful friend. You know, when I remembered what happened to Esme, all the pain came back. I cried as if I'd just found out about it for the first time. It's like I lost her all over again. In some strange way, that felt like a blessing. I got to grieve for her a second time. A woman like her deserves to be grieved twice.
You know what? Let's do it again. Tell me, Matilda, how did you start writing?
Oh, Ollie. You don't have to indulge me.
No, I would love to. Go on.
Well, you see, I was waiting for her in the park after school. It was a Friday.
Leave a thought in every heart you happen by, as tea so fondly stains the cup it's in. Be warmth that lingers on the fingers held high. The smallest kindness lets their tale begin. I wandered paths where silence held its breath. My thoughts of you like lanterns in the dark. When asked to speak of you, I did at length until my throat dried up and turned to bark. The ivy climbs the gate you never close, its green insistence breaking rusted steel. A shoe you dropped still sleeps beneath a rose, too soft, too worn, too fragile now to feel. I walk old streets where once we dreamed with glee, their lamplights flickered at our youthful pluck. As birds desire traveling, did we a world to see until we're out of luck. The willow leans as if to speak to you, its silver leaves confessing where you went. I chase your name in every drop of dew that stains the path with all you might have meant. But shadows stretch so long as daylight dies. If night you'd left, its stars are my goodbyes. And you can scroll up too, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely. That's the poem we made throughout the whole game. Witness ending 1. We got ending 1. The end. Sips and Sonnets, a game by Blue Tango Street. That was such a lovely, lovely experience. It really got me in the end. Really got me. That was just so, like, oh, it was such a cozy game. This is why I love visual novels so much, because sometimes you just need a really good, like, well, I just love story games in general, but like sometimes you just need a really good, just a nice, like, good story. Oh, look, somebody for British accent, oh, advice. Designing the film poster. Oh, that's great. I love that. Truly not humans. Oh, that's so what a great game. What a great little game. I definitely want to play it again. I wonder how many endings there are. This game is dedicated to our friends Hannah and Daniel. Thank you for believing in us. Perfect tea servings. Look at that. Memory score passable. Cassie was encouraged to be sociable. Adam was encouraged to be assertive. Final poem mood, sad. Oh, so you can probably get different poem endings. Memory score passable. Ooh, yeah, because we messed up some names for sure. Yeah, we definitely. I want to get like a really good memory, but then I want to get like. I want to see what happens if I pick all the wrong, like, get the worst memory score. And I'm wondering, yeah, how many different endings you can get. That's really interesting. I like that you can get results. I wonder if we can get a happy poem too. I imagine we can. But yeah, that was great. I would like to play it again someday. Not right away, but play it again. And thank you for playing. Go to results screen. You've unlocked author's note. Oh, let's check out the author's note. As you may have noticed, this game is a memory test. I'm sure you passed with flying colors. I was inspired to make sips and sonnets while reading about memory for my PhD research on the neuroscience of learning. I am also interested in neurodegeneration research, which is why we released this game in September, the World Alzheimer's Awareness Month. Like our senses, memory is an ability we take for granted. I wanted to demonstrate that by turning a clinical memory test into a video game. Oh wow! As I kept fleshing out sips and sonnets, I started to care more about the story than the memory test aspect. The test is still there, and it does affect how the story ends, but I put a lot of heart into the characters and the small world they inhabit. By writing this story, I developed a newfound appreciation for simple human interaction and made many friends along the way. To me, that is reward enough. I hope I was able to convey a much more meaningful message in Sips and Sonnets. More meaningful than taking memory for granted. I will not share what this message is because the artist does not get to decide how others perceive their art. Besides, the conclusion you reached is likely better than I had intended. Thank you for playing this game. We hope you give it another go to see the other endings. Oh my god! So you have to... Oh, so you can unlock more notes. That's really nice. What a great game! I loved it. I don't know if there's much point in saving. I probably should have saved at each, like, important... What I should have done is saved at each pivotal, like, choice. But that's fine. Well, thank you all for watching, and I hope this has been a nice, cozy experience for you. And, yeah, I definitely want to check out... I gotta take a look at more visual novels to play on the channel. But this was really nice, and thank you again to Blue Tango Street for giving me a chance to play this and for the key, because it was really something. It was a lovely experience. Fantastic. Loved the voice acting. I think the voice acting really helped like capture the feelings, and I think it helped like really hit the emotional parts of the game. So I think this might be the first time I've played a visual novel that is fully voice acted, and it was really nice, really cozy experience. I loved it. I love the tea. I love learning about the tea, and I want to play again where I didn't even get to talk about all the objects though, so I definitely got to play again for that because I didn't get to all of them. And I'm wondering, like, is there something I missed that I could have unlocked? You know, I don't know. So anyway, thank you again for watching, and be sure to check out the rest of my videos. Thank you.